So you guys are champion 2, 3, I heard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Spike is
what-
3 right now.
What's your goal?
I would really like to have the D title.
Good.
But
Working
I'm not
towards
sure
DC.
that would be possible. But yeah, that's what I.
Same for you. What's your name? It's truncated for me on Discord.
Call him back.
Swag.
Swag.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Grand Champion as well? What's your goal?
It would be lovely, Grand Champ, but if it's possible,
Yeah, I'm
reach
pretty
Champ
sure
3.
it's possible. You're just one rank away. This, that, and what
I think
would
be more consistent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, what would
Yeah.
be your weakness if you had to pick one?
Biggest one
Yeah.
I would think is we do like we do good the whole match, and then we do one big mistake which throw us behind. Like either kick off or hitting the wrong ball, missing a ball.
Okay. Good. So we're gonna get to it. I'm gonna start the recording. Which replay should we start with? Do you remember? I think
Take a loss.
Take a loss. Close loss. I have 3 of them. I would watch maybe the 3-4, so there's a bit more gold in the 1-2, but not as much as the 5-6.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Good.
I don't remember the game, but
We'll see.
Yeah, I put maybe in the name because it was good games, but we lost due to, for example, kickoff that went wrong, and it like sad to lose, as that is a mistake that we see.
Talked about kickoff a few times, so I'm just gonna take a look. Do you guys speed flip fluently?
no.
I do.
No?
I'm not at least.
I do.
Okay. I have a notepad here.
I try, but
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I mean, Swag got really good at speed, but he still like failed one time, and I don't expect it, so I'm not ready to catch it with flying because I do it.
Yeah. Which you should in champion.
Not
Like-
cheat up.
You should.
Oh, okay.
Even now, the the double diagonal when you're over here and your teammates over there, people started cheating up in Grand Champion stuff. Everybody's cheating this kick. Well, 80% of the population plus is cheating on this one as well. But basically, you don't cheat towards the ball; you cheat towards the middle to then see where it goes. What's swag? Flag, player view. It's actually not bad. Power slide when you land.
yeah.
Because so basically it was perfect. You were perfectly lined up, but because you didn't power slide, see where your nose is pointing now?
Yep.
You're going this way. So if you had power slid and then you want to hit the ball in the middle, so you hit it a bit on the side and it went flying.
Yep. I see.
So basically we want to get boost and rotate. Back boost, not bad. Back post. That's very good.
And
Yeah.
And then I went into
So Tazzy here. I talked to you about it a bit the other time. So basically that's fine. That's great. Like You don't have to flip into it, but it's champion 2. Like, we won't be too peaky. But now, basically, you want to follow your ball and put pressure on him. But you need to try to not overcome it on this challenge. It's your biggest goal is to just put pressure on him, and then quick, you rotate around the field. I should... It's not what I want to do. I want Discord, and I want Rocket Discord, get my pen. So basically, you should follow your ball. You don't jump if you can't touch the ball. And then you rotate and you try to get these pads. So this one, this one, this one, this one. And, well, maybe not this one. This one. And then you check, do I need to cut first post? So you get this one and you challenge this way. Or you're not needed yet. You can grab the other one and rotate back post.
Yeah.
Another one. Good. Or else, okay, so it's a game that I watched. Because, yeah, you guys double committed, and then you guys are both backwards.
Yeah.
Just want to check. Yeah, you wanted the boost. Because normally, even swag, your rotation should be this way. But now there's nobody back post. And you wanted the boost, so I understand. But if you have someone that's in position, in air quotes, your job is to prevent the second guy from being dangerous.
True. Yeah.
Is it even him that scores? I didn't pay attention. Yeah. So it's the second guy that scores.
Yeah.
So if you rotate like this and you see that he's coming and you just destroy his ass,
Yep.
he can't shoot, he can't score. So it's another way to be useful on the play when you're late. Oh, I don't want to skip the kickoff. How did that pop that way? Okay. So your first jump is too late.
Yeah. I noticed.
Yeah, you should basically at the pad, you should be jumping. And now you jump.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
That's a bit more of a side flip than a speed flip. Because after that, you don't have time to get back up. So see, he's already off the ground and you're not yet. So on the contact, you're low.
Yep. I see.
I'm stuck on the ball. Get back to speed. That's going to be a goal again. Oh! Was that a save or he missed?
No,
okay.
I saved it. What?
Great save. You had space.
Yeah, we have been talking a lot about that we should not do it, but it's a habit that we have trouble getting our backs.
Because I'm taking your view for that, because it's important to notice that you have all the information you need here. So this guy was from kickoff, right? So he's dry. He doesn't have boost. And this guy is going to go challenge this ball, and this ball's going to come to you. Therefore, this guy needs to go get boost to then re-attack you with the ball. So without even looking upfield, you should know that you have at least a second, you know.
Yeah.
And you see him flip there, so he can't be there. So it's a time to put your best, like you just chip the ball and fly with it, your full boost. Turns out it's champion 2, so the guy went all the way to his net before doing anything.
Yeah,
but
that is really rare, honestly. Like, we usually having them up our asses all the time. This was really rare.
Yeah, and it's something that, honestly, we have the same issue all the way to Grand Champion 2, to be honest. But the thing is, you need to use the space that you're given.
Yeah.
Because if you always take your time in front of your net, you're going to get donked on sometimes. And, so the best way of saying it is you need to look. And this is the most important skill in Grand Champion, is to start looking at more than just your teammate. You need to see where the opponent is and what he's doing, right? And it's hard. I'm currently personally working on that. Because yes, sometimes like you're gonna hit 2 or 3 teams that ball chase all game, and then suddenly you're gonna have a team that does exactly what they did now. And if you keep booming the ball, you won't be able to win that game.
And you're completely correct there. We have like chasers, or it feels like they're chasing, and then suddenly we have this game.
Yeah, and it's the same things even at higher level. We have the same issue. We all have the same issue. That's good. Still the boost. Yeah, you don't want to turn there. So basically here, that's great. You bump and you steal the boost. Your job's done.
Yeah, I need to go back now.
Yeah, and the best way to go back in like a perfect rotation is to go this way because the ball's going that way. So your teammate's going to come this way. And let's say he gets a good play quick, you can turn.
Yeah.
And if not, you're defending, and you could even bump him on your way out normally. That's a standard rotation. But in this play, you landed here. You got the bump, you got the boost steal, you did more than your job. Now you need to look at your teammate where he is and make sure that you're not even close to being in his way.
Yeah.
So he can play the game, the ball. If you have to come back by the wall, you come back by the wall, go around. If you can cut mid without hindering him, it's better because again, you're going to be ready for another attack or for a clear.
And I'm covering more by going.
And there's more pads.
Yeah, yeah.
This and this should be your highways of going on attack and on defense.
Yep.
Good. You guys end up scoring. Perfect. Swag again. Poor you, man.
Yeah.
Of all the kickoffs.
Yeah, I feel
Yep.
that it's like
And I'm
like every match, like one person from each have to.
again jump too late.
Late. Yeah, that late. Your lineup's better though.
He is also way off.
Yeah, him, yes, but like your contact slightly
Yeah.
too much right.
Yep.
If you hit it more center, but this is, we'll call it good enough for Champion 2. It's more like Champion 3, I should say Champion 3. But it's more like for the future, to future-proof it, you want to hit it a bit more center. Yeah, good pressure. Yeah, that was your turn now, Tazzy.
Yeah, I should not turn around.
Yeah. It doesn't mean double jump, fly to that ball. You have nothing there. But basically, you need to like creep up and you look at him. Is he going up for that ball? If he does, it's a mistake because there's nothing dangerous he can do about it, right? And if he doesn't, you can try to beat him to take a shot on net.
Yeah.
But you need to look at him, and he's facing this way and the ball's that way. So normally you should be first on that ball easy. That's good. Could have jumped a bit later. Oh yeah. So here,
Using a lot of
If-
boost to get there.
not just that, it's your contact's not great neither. Because how can I explain that? The closer to the ground you end up hitting the ball, the more chances you have of getting power. Even like obviously if you let it bounce and you hit it right after the bounce, you're gonna get a lot of power. But you wouldn't be able to do that. But if you're here and you double jump into the ball, you're gonna have a better contact than if you hover with your boost this way into the ball.
Yeah, I see.
And not in this case, but let's say the guy wasn't here, you could actually just catch this ball.
Yeah.
Which is not the case this time, but jumping later is better. And again, you did your touch right here. I would look at demoing him on the way out. Take the boost, demo, rotate back. It's going to be, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a team in this these replay. Oh my god, they missed.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually remember this
So
game.
lucky.
They kept missing.
God, he owned gold. Okay. Here.
I was going for the, but I remember that that is not my ball, so I kind of avoided it, but I ended in front of him.
So basically, you guys have two choices. In this case, it's a bit. I say you have two choices because normally it's clear, but now it's not clear because that guy's there, but he's going this way. So it's not clear. So a vast majority of the time, you should be here, going this way slowly, and making sure that Swag beats Mason. Okay?
Yeah.
And you follow him on attack, normally following this line of path. Option B is he's on the wall, he has the ball, and it's free. Nobody's challenging him. You can be more like towards the middle and you ask for a pass. That's the other option.
Yeah.
Option 3, this guy doesn't exist. Let's say he's in our net for some reason. It's 2v1. You can go and demo.
Yeah.
That's the other option. Here, you're like in between. If he gets dunked, you're gonna need to go around to get that ball. And if he beats him, you're not gonna be better positioned to take that ball, so it's gonna be his ball again. Right? So you're in no man's land here. You know, it's either here or here. That's good. Guy on goal. I think you could have it worked there, but eventually the defenders are going to be competent.
And
Swag.
it would not work normally. They would just boot.
You could take one control touch before taking a shot instead of taking your shot straight because the guy's quite far. He can't challenge you yet.
Yeah, true.
Turns out he made the perfect deflection in your net, so it works. Hey,
Oh.
it's your turn.
And now I said that I did speed fine, so now I'm gonna probably.
Yeah, that's pretty good. See, that's perfect. If I want a nitpick, which I want because I like to. Whoa, That's sensitive. So basically, you want to hit the ball like this, and then flip, not
Eh,
flip into the ball.
So-
Eh,
Do I jump before, like, so I get a little up?
yeah. So your jump was perfect. You hit the ball in the middle, but you jump, flip, and hit the ball.
Yeah.
I want you to jump, hit the ball, and then flip with it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I see.
But we're talking about instead of a quarter second before, a quarter second after. You know, it's not much difference, but you're gonna have a much better contact with it.
Yeah.
But right now you didn't have opposition really, so you just destroyed him. No, I don't want to go back. That's good. 50. Where are you going? Oh, you're scared that he loses the 50.
Yeah, because he was, if I remember right, he was actually lower than what he was.
That's fine. Get the boost. Yeah, that's great. Mistouch happens.
Again.
Just want to see this again. So basically here with this situation, there's two different ways of seeing it. Either you go backboard
Yep.
to defend this. I'm even gonna add this, like even the top of the net. Or
Yep.
you keep on rotating and you come back the other side. It's gonna be very case by case. Normally, let's say your touch was further out and the guy was looking at air dribbling and stuff, you would want to take the backboard. But in this case, he's going to boom the ball towards your backboard, right?
Yep.
So he's not dangerous. He's taking himself out of the play. So you could actually go wait for the ball or go demo Flynn.
Yeah.
Right? There's no way that him alone can score in this situation. So if Hardstyle takes care of the ball, the direct shot, you can take care of the second guy.
Oh. I see. I see.
Because basically here, you guys both do the same job.
Yeah. I see.
Yeah, pressure. Do. Sorry. Just trying to figure out what you saw.
Yeah. I think it would be in front of the net, so that's why I pushed up.
Yeah. So you assume the ball was coming fast this way.
Yeah.
If it
I
would come
understand.
that way, it would come fast, yeah, because of this.
Yes. Yes. It's not entirely false. But the actual positioning of the second man in twos, if we trace a line with the ball like this, your second man should be on that line.
Okay.
The only time that well, for sure, like, that's the standard. Like, with defensemen that are competent and that are playing the right way around, which they are not in this situation, but I'm going to get to that after. Normally, your ball carriers bringing the ball this way, so you should be behind him. Because if he succeeds, it's going to be his ball again. And if he doesn't, the ball's going to pop back this way. Because they're supposed to challenge against the ball.
Yeah.
And when we get to that part where your ball carrier is bringing it towards the center, then you creep up with him and stay on the same line. Okay? The only time this doesn't apply is when counterattack and there's no defense, and let's say the ball's here and the only thing he has is a pinch against the back wall, or from the corner, the ball rolls into the corner, and the only thing he has is something quick towards the mid. Yes, you need to be up here. Take it. If not, normally, it's considered better to be like this with them, because exactly what happened, the ball popped like that, and you should have had open net. And the worst case that happens, if let's say it goes fast across like you expected, you're gonna end up most of the time being first. You steal their boost and you attack the right way again.
I see. That's clear.
In this situation, it was a bit more gray. I understand why you were there. But I think it would still have been playable. Let's say you were on this line, expecting something mid, so being not directly behind the ball, cheating it a bit more, because obviously, like, he's this way, and he's this way. So the ball's gonna come this way. For sure. And so you can cheat it up a bit. Normally I would ask you to be more like here. So you could be like here-ish, because you want to be able to score everything that's, let's say, maybe not, in this area. You get what I mean?
See.
Even if the ball goes fast, you can like go this way and intercept it at the end.
True. Yeah, I see it now. Good advice.
That's good.
Yeah, a little bit too hard.
Yeah, the bounce.
Better than letting it go.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's just this ball, the actual way, because this, at higher level, like, we're like, yay, I get a free setup on the wall. Okay? But you need to jump slightly before and, like, hit it from the top so it rolls, and you roll it to yourself on the side wall. Then you grab the back boost and double reset in the net. This is like a scoreable ball.
Yeah, sounds easy. Harder to do.
Yeah, obviously. Still got the boost, starve the guy. He's gonna get mid. I like that cut though. This well, I don't like that turn. I like the intention, I don't like the execution. But yeah, so this is a dangerous ball, and Swagger can't be on it. Swag can't be on it. So it's great that you go challenge it. It's actually very important. It's the type of thing that I would make sure to communicate if you guys are on vocal, though. Right? I'm cutting, or even Swag, you can say cut. And the idea is that your goal is not, like, obviously you try to hit the ball, but your goal is not necessarily to hit the ball. It's to give Swag a free ball. That's the real goal.
Yeah, I see.
So if you see that he's not going to have a good touch, you can let him touch it bad to Swag. Swag chips it, double reset.
Okay.
Good. But that's perfect. You cut the attack. So I get, oh, did you have you most likely had the information because you're looking at the ball. See, you see them both, right?
Yeah.
So, you might have been scared by the no boost guy, but he was supposed to bump you here. He was not supposed to turn there. He was supposed to smash you, and you guys would have
Yeah.
been in trouble. But now that he turned, you should have caught that ball. Your full
Yeah, I
boost.
think I
Uh,
thought I misread the ball, that it would touch more to the middle instead of towards our net.
are you comfortable air dribble?
No, I'm not that good, but I'm practicing at the moment
Okay.
to air dribble
Are
better.
you more comfortable on the ground, like ground
Yeah,
dribble and flicks?
ground dribble. Yeah, better than air dribble, I guess.
Okay. So basically, this is the type of balls that you want to control. Like your full boost, you should be thinking of how do I put this ball in this net? And you have an occasion here because there's one that's out of the play. And if you can execute something fast, you should be basically 2v1. And you art style, your goal would be to pick up pads on the way following swag that has the ball. So you get to the offensive zone with 40 boost, anything that you could, finish a ball if he ends up beating a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would have played that ball against the sidewall. This ball, if you can play it over there,
Yeah,
it could
sure.
go up or it could bounce back to you. He's going this way, would be behind him. So basically, on defense, we aim for these zones when we make our saves, unless
Yeah.
we see clear open space. So behind him, because he's going this way, it's going to be all open. All this is open. So you can put the ball there and be first again. Again,
Yeah.
you're full boost. So you want to take that ball. I like that you took the pads here. That's a great line. So even though you boosted, you're still full boost.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
What's the...
Yeah, it's a hard touch. That's a great pass. Oh,
Yeah, I remember how we was in the VC when this happened, and oh, that would have been such a great goal. But I couldn't reach.
could you though? Yeah. Yeah, happens. That's great. That's a bit too much. So the first one is good. So he's out of the play. To try to hit him is great, but don't mess around too much. So I would have tried to get him and then rotate out and turn back.
Yeah.
Convince, because Swag's gonna get a touch, and then you could have been here and ready to take that ball away from them. And then again, Swag's goal is to recover as fast as possible to... Yeah, that's a dangerous challenge. Because, yeah. So, if you come back off the wall and you rotate, like you missed a second bump, it's not the end of the world. You would have been here to challenge facing the ball.
Yeah.
But now that you're late, to let him take off the wall is somewhat dangerous, so you want to challenge him. I get it. It's just that you end up giving them the ball back.
Yeah.
So your challenge took boost out of you and you gave them the ball back. Okay, that's the problem. This flip is too much. You can't do anything on this ball. You should rotate by the pads here
Yeah.
and be ready to take after Swag. Swag's taking care of this guy.
Yeah, I see. I end all the way over at that side because the
Yep.
terrible.
Okay, but the mechanic of it. So you tried to roll shot, which is good. It's what you had to do now, but you jumped way too early. That's why you have no power. Even if you hit it before the ball hits the ground, you can still generate quite a bit of power if you jump more like here and you hit it a bit more like upward, I'm gonna say, because the ball's coming downward.
Yeah.
So you want to hit it upward forward, and you could have put let's say an 80, 85 kph shot top net. But because you jumped too early, and look, your hit is like almost horizontal. You're hitting the ball this way, but the ball is already falling a lot this way. So what it's going to do is going to do this.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't that far. So yeah, jumping later on your shooting or hitting of the ball, you're gonna have much more power. So you rotate back. You're hesitant. End up rotating. Yeah. Someone needs to go to that ball.
Yeah, I was hesitating, and then he was already
Yeah.
up. He asked me.
So it's a situation of either or. Okay. And how can I say? You both have different ways of approaching it. Let's say I'm in solo queue and I'm Swag. I just insta jump that ball. Well, when he's gonna do something from the wall, like there, I insta cut it. Like faster than normal, because I want to make clear to my teammate so we don't double commit.
Yeah.
Or because you guys are two, and I think you can almost say
No.
I don't have it, and then you rotate.
Yeah.
And you can look and see that he's all the way back, and he's like, I'm gonna cut, and then you go. Right? You can communicate. And for you, like you see this, and you can just tell him, I'm far. Or I got you back, or whatever what you guys tell each other.
In this situation, it's probably better that I am the one saying I am back or like that because I have the.
Yes, but you guys are, especially in twos, either or is fine. In threes, sometimes when you're three people, there's someone that needs to call something, which tends to be the last man because he sees the whole field. But here, if I was you, I would give him a call like, I got your back. You know, you can go if you want to. I'll be next. I'm ready to take the next one. Because the point of a challenge, again, is to force him to give you a free ball, your full boost. You can take that ball towards to attack. So, and here, I think at this point you need to go. You can't turn. You absolutely need to go on that ball. And like, where did you look at on your way back? So if you guys didn't call, did you take the information or you froze on the ball? Okay. You look back way too late. So here, you decide to not go. Right? That's obvious. You have flip. Look there. You need to take the information of where your teammate is. And then you would have seen this and be like, whatever, like, oh, he's well positioned to take it. I'm going to go around. And
Yeah.
by you going around, he would have seen that you're not going.
Yeah.
So he would have went and you would have been back, right? Or
True.
you could have seen the same thing and be like, he's too far, I'm going to cut because you thought what he was doing was dangerous, right? Everything is fine, but it's the type of gray area that leads to double commits or nobody going because you both look like you're going for that ball.
Yeah.
And then you both decided to not go for that ball. And then, oh, that's not bad. Usually, you end up deciding to both go for the ball again in those situations.
Yeah.
So, just by how you move your car, there's a way to tell your teammate what you want to do. If you're not comfortable like calling, it would be another way to. Because it sucks that you guys conceded your back boost because of that. Like, there's no reason that he gets full boost out of that play. Like, if you look at what he did, took it on the wall, did a lousy flip underneath it, landed crooked, sorry, and still ended up with your back boost. That's fine. That's good. The takeoff's a bit early. Again. That's not bad. It's actually a good shot.
And a nice save.
Control. How did you not get that corner boost?
Yeah, this game is funny sometimes.
I would have like a speed flip there.
Yeah.
So here,
Make sure you're fast.
you jump, turn slightly left, and then speed flip towards the boost. You would have been first, definitely.
Yep.
Get them in. You could have turned there.
Yep. Yeah, I was watching. I was like, why didn't I turn?
So again, so basically you're supposed to want to turn there. Okay? But you need to make sure that he can back you up after. And you need to pick up paths and rotate so that your teammate can go. It's a team game. We need to like play for each other. But basically you could have flipped as well. Why didn't you flip?
I think I missed the boost. It happened times that I.
Yeah. What did you look at? Yeah. You can remove your ball cam like here, like I would go in car cam. Like there's nothing else to look at that's important for you in this time. Right now, like I was saying your job's done. Your job is now to rotate. So you need to land properly. You need to get 1, 2, 3 pads, get a speed flip, get back into supersonic towards defense and zone ASAP. It needs to be your focus right now. So right now, I would already have been looking like this, and I would have tried to get either this, and this to quick rotate, or if you know that you're going all the way back, I would go this one, this one, this one. It's more straight, right?
Yeah.
So if attack's still alive, we go this way, and if not, we go straight in defense. And over here, if we're really going in defense, because we take a look at some point when we're lined up well, if you're going in defense, you don't keep on going. If we're going there, basically we want to take these pads like this. Come back with the back post. but it needs to be quicker than that, again, to tell your teammates that he can go. Because even if you weren't that fast, you still end up, see how you're like parallel to the ball? Therefore, most of the time, Swag, if you don't get beat clean, he's gonna be back in time. He doesn't have boost, I
Yeah.
don't care. You know? If
Yeah.
you get the touch on this ball and he picks up pad on his way back, he's gonna be able to defend. So you could have been more aggressive because he
Yep.
doesn't have control of that ball. And making a passing play, you're far, you're far, you're far. Yeah, and you're too far. I remember I told you about this this sequence. And it's another important thing about the pads. So let's say you take this line because it's almost the one that you took. 1, 2, 3 pads. Let's say you use 12-ish to go supersonic, and then you see that the play goes this way. You can keep on going, right? If the play would have went this way, now I would have like you to rotate like this.
Yeah.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's a 7th one there, but most likely the play turned before, so you would have turned like that. Let's say you just do this, and then the ball ends up here, and then Swag plays it this way and stuff, and you end up picking up this pad and this pad, you're full boost, or you're 80, 90, something like that, and then he gets that touch, and it's open net.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't the greatest touch, but it was good enough to be scoreable. Even you most likely would have taken off on that ball.
Yeah, and I would have been closer.
And here again, like that if you're behind the ball, like I was talking earlier, like this is open net. Like they're both facing towards you, like this, so they're not defending their net, right? So if you beat them to the ball, it's free.
Yeah.
And then another thing, because you arrive late, you're like, now they could clear, so you go back. So they clear, but they're bad, so it rolls on the ground slowly towards you, and then you're awkward.
Yeah.
Another good habit that you guys need to start at this time. See Swag where he is? He cannot physically be further away from your net, right? So
Yeah.
what you want is to buy time.
Yeah.
You're alone, okay? And what is gonna give you more time? Go towards them or go away from them? So the ball is going this way. If you can catch it and flip into it towards your corner, pick up the full boost, play on the wall, and even maybe air dribble again. Versus you tried to force it against them, but what happens is they're both coming supersonic towards you. So if you try to turn it towards them, you're gonna get dogged on.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So here you slow down a bit more when you see that this touch lousy, and you try to like accelerate the ball towards your corner and try to roll it and pick up the boost. And even if you end up just on the side wall with the ball, you just stay close and you don't take off with it. Like, how are they gonna score? They can't score from here. So just stay with the ball and you prevent them from shooting it. So that's a good turn, good beat. Yeah. Flag.
Yeah.
Let's say he's not here. Okay?
Yeah.
Are you going for that ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would?
Nah, he's way closer than me, so
No, but
it should.
I don't care that he's close. He's the wrong way around.
Oh, like no, yeah, I should.
But like you would go for this ball. Let's say he was behind you. Behind. You would jump and hit this ball?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So first thing, like normally, you should have rotated this way instead of this way. But
Yep.
I understand he picked up the boost, so he doesn't have it. It's fine. Okay. If I look at it the other, because now you know he has boost. He picked up boost in front of you, right?
Yeah.
He's in front of the ball, right? So he can defend. He's last man.
Yeah, I see.
It makes sense what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah,
So
for sure.
you're allowed to attack this ball.
Yep, but I turn.
And another important thing, he's last man.
Yeah, if I beat him there, it's
Look
wide
at the
open.
other guy. It's open net on the other side.
Yep.
So yeah, it seems like I'm trying to see patterns. It seems like in your head you're furthest back, therefore you're last man. But it's
Yeah.
not the case. You're
No, true.
first man because you're the first one that can go on the ball, and he's further back enough that he can defend.
Yep. Yeah, he's full boost, so he can be back in time.
You both have plenty of boost to play.
Yep.
So you guys seem hesitant a bit. That's good. It's actually not bad. Yeah. Just want to see one last thing. Okay, you actually saw him and took a 50 with him. Good job.
Yeah.
Perfect. Your first touch was great. This one, it's perfect. That's what we want. Even if we can like triple reset type thing, like I get a touch like that, I'm excited. Like that's good. And I would have boosted a bit more though. After the touch, like you make your touch, I would have boosted a bit more to stay closer.
Yeah.
So when he shows up, instead of having only the 50-50 as an option, you could have keep boosting and go over him, put it in the back wall, and it falls for swag.
Yeah.
But in this case, it was great. Good
Yeah,
50.
I lose all my momentum stopping.
Yeah, it's just, and it's not much. Like that's good. That's good. That touch, light, that's what we want. But there, we want to boost a bit more to stay that close to the ball. We let it get away a bit too much, and then at the end you get back to it. But good play. So I want you guys to have more of those plays by like playing back towards your zone and by
Yeah, we are a lot focused on going forward rather than rolling.
Oh, I didn't judge your kickoff.
Again before hitting.
Okay, let's go. Okay. Oh, it looked much worse on the other point of view. It's not bad. It looked a lot like a side flip. Might have been your contact's better this time. Normally you should have destroyed him. You're too high, that's why. You're just see? So the middle point is here, and we see your impact is here. So you're hitting the ball this way. And it sucks because he had a horrible kickoff. He's jumping like this, he's gonna hit it here. If you hit it middle, you swing it like you pinch it in their zone. But because he had a horrible kickoff, like, it's fine. It was so good overall. I don't think I jumped there. I think here, I just speed flip towards the boost. I would have gotten close to him, would have forced him to get rid of the ball, but your recovery would have been much better.
Yeah, I'm jumping and
And you got your boost stolen because of that? Yeah. That was clearly your boost. I would have jumped and flipped there, but towards the boost. Like, I want him to do that shitty touch to my teammate. Yeah, and here, Swag, you went a bit too far.
Yep, I see.
So I would have stayed and come back by those pads. 1, 2, 3 gives you 36. You can defend anything.
Yep. I have to say I improved that recently.
Yeah.
Bad lane. Just defend with a few boosts, not always going for back boost. For corner
The-
boost.
These 3 pads and these 3 pads
Yep.
are now my favorite pads in the game. To defend, it's crazy. Like, you come this way, like, because you were shadowing and you're the same way at the ball. So you go here and you turn, or you turn closer, or you get those 2 if you have time. If the guy's taking his time, you get those as well, and then you turn, and you have so much boost without getting the big boost. It's crazy. In ones, the guys like didn't see you get a big boost, and you pick up all those pads, and you just dunk on him and just push a ball in the net because he thinks you're empty. It's so great. Oh my god,
You're
feel so
lucky
bad.
but yeah, they missed a lot
Yeah,
of
we
balls.
should just go there. I had no boost. I shouldn't go up the wall there.
Yeah, there's no way you touch that.
No, exactly. I should have stayed on the ground.
Yeah, but he's up, so you're scared of that. I get it. It's a kickoff. I think the mistake here is he should not have boost because Tassie should have had it.
Yeah, and I should have 36 boost.
You should have turned faster. Like, if you go and you see that like the outcome's not good, you can even just like, screw this, I'm not going there. I'm getting my boost and I'm getting ready to defend, right? And then if you're already here and you see this ball, you're like, he doesn't have that. There's no way. And then you play the ball on its way down instead.
Yep. Agree.
I have a question.
Yeah.
After the kickoff where I jump to the side, I don't jump to get the boost. I'm jumping to try to block the boost. Should I just leave the ball there and go for the boost?
That's why I was saying what
okay.
I would do here, I would speed flip towards the boost. Okay. What's gonna happen is you're look for him. If you speed flip towards the boost, what does he think you're doing?
Yeah,
he thinks you're challenging the ball, right? So he's gonna get rid of it. because he doesn't want to get dunked, or he's gonna jump defensively to take 50. But we're in Champion 2. Guys don't do that. When you challenge them, they hit the ball. They get rid of the ball. Every time they get challenged, they get rid of the ball. So if you speed flip across, he's gonna do the same touch that he did now.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, instead of jumping towards the ball, I would have jumped towards the boost, and you went up basically for that ball. I would have stayed on the ground. I would just went for this boost. He would have been scared of you and would have hit the ball. If you had boost, I would have said, let's say it's not a kickoff. Same situation, but it's not a kickoff, and you have, I don't know, 40, 50 boost. I would have boosted towards the ball and then left. You don't even jump. And like, if you beat him to the ball, okay, you take the ball and you leave with it. And if you don't, he's gonna arrive here with you close to the ball. He's gonna flip into it. And as long as it's not straight into your net, he gives you the ball back. Drive challenge, we call them. So he threw. What happened there?
Yeah. I don't know. The takeoff from the walls where you hit it and then you flip into it again.
Yeah.
I can't get that to work. I don't know why.
It's something that I never practiced before, and then I was like, why can't I never do any aerial play in threes? And it's because I didn't have that in my toolbox. It's basically mandatory eventually, depending on the level you want to achieve. So basically here, you want to touch, so the ball goes like this, but doesn't touch the ceiling, right? So you want to hit the ball like upwards. It's surprising how much we tend to hit the ball sideways a lot. That's why the ball dies all the time. That's why the guys that are good at air dribbling seems like they have infinite boost. They just push the ball upwards all the time like this, all the way across the field. If you push it this way, it goes away from you, and gravity pulls it down, so it goes straight to the other team. So the flip after is not even the end of the world. It's more like your first touch. You need to make a conscious effort to hit it, not too much, obviously, on defense, because you don't want to hit it in the ceiling, but you need to hit it more up than away. Especially that it doesn't have much spin. Look at, see? So you hit it there. So you hit it this way, and it just finished going up, so it's gonna go back down with gravity. So it's gonna die there. If you had it here, you could have had this arc, which even if you don't flip with full boost, you can get at least 1 or 2 touches after.
Yeah, okay.
Almost worked. Oh, swag pads. I know it's weird because you're full boost, but you need to go up with the pads. You guys are gonna need to get that through your heads. You guys need to, these 2 lines of pad is the way you're gonna go on offense and on defense all the time. Because it doesn't look like much, but you're gonna get on the other side of the field with like 70 instead.
Oh.
Okay, you got 1 more pad, 87. So you got here with 87. It's not that bad. But A, you would have had a better angle if you would have been more over there on those pads. You could have more easily went towards the ball. And you would have had 100. And it can actually make a difference.
Yeah, especially the angle. Could have been way better.
You're not excited to get in the air with that?
No, I'm just not good enough.
What do you mean? You can add dribble. Maybe not like Sen and stuff, but
No,
you can do it.
Yeah, that's
So-
true.
So, one thing that people struggle with is why do we air dribble? Okay. The point is not to put the ball there, even though it's great if you can. It's to beat players. He's on
True.
0, he's on 0. If you go in the air, nobody can challenge you. So it's like if you're in free play. In free play, can you take off from here and put the ball in the net?
Yeah, I should. Yeah, a free play I
Yeah,
can.
free play. Well, so basically, you're full boost and they're both empty. So nobody's defending and you're full boost. It's like if you're
Yeah.
in free play. Because
Yeah,
your teammate's out of the play. Okay. So
Don't talk about
even
that.
no, but I think it's normal on the
no, but you're right. I just think my air dribble ain't good enough. So I think I'm practicing the free play and I can hit it, but in the match I'm like, nah, not good enough. Let's make another play. But it'd
Yeah.
be better to go for the air dribble.
So, well, it's because the problem that we have here is that Tazzy played, right? And you're the second one to play.
Mhm.
And there's a concept of rhythm in Rocket League. So first one plays, then second one plays, then first one's not back. Oh, what do we do? The other team plays? No, we don't want that. Right? So second guy needs to do something that's going to take this time so the first one can play again.
Yep.
Okay? That's why we air dribble. Or slow ground play or something like that. It's to do something that's slow, that keeps possession of the ball so that our teammate can get boost, rotate back, and get back in play.
Yep.
Like we could talk about like your choice here to go get their back boost. You might have been like cleaner to get this side boost and be ready to play faster, Tassie, but the air dribble is here and I can feel that like you don't want to, okay? If here, for example, because right now, like here, like you probably don't see it, but I know it's a bit advanced, but I would have like jumped at this ball to like pinch it a bit in the corner.
Yeah.
And even if you don't air dribble, you stay with this ball and you wait and you look. Okay? And you just like try to slow play a bit more, and then eventually you're gonna see Tassie and you pass it to him.
Yep.
Or if he's taking a vacation on the other side of the field, well, you touch it more towards their net and do that slow play. You just bring it towards their net, and he can't challenge. If he challenges you, you're gonna dunk him. Like he's useless. So it's part of like using the space. Because like even this wasn't such a bad touch. But you left.
Yep.
No, you didn't like stay with the ball. You could have even like turned this way and then, you know,
True.
hit the ball like It's your ball. There's nobody that can do anything about it.
No, okay, but that's what I said. I think I'm just not comfortable ad dribbling in the match, thinking, oh, I gotta fill that. Because a free play I can do it, but in the match, not good enough. But I should. You're right.
The thing is, there's how I explain it is we have different skill level in different skill in Rocket League. Okay,
True. Yep.
there's the basic mechanics, there's the advanced mechanics, and there's the game sense.
Yep.
Game sense, and we can get to a certain rank with different combination of skills. Okay, there's guys, you probably saw them, that zero brain, but they can air dribble the ball across the field in Champion 2.
Yeah, true.
We see a
Okay.
lot of them.
But they have zero game sense and they can't take a shot on net to save their life. But they can air dribble. Okay.
Yeah.
The higher your rank is, the more having a solid weakness is going to hurt you.
Yeah.
Because right now, like personally for me, I'm like Grand Champion 2 and I want to get like higher. My basic mechanics are high. My game sense is pretty good, but my advanced mechanics were bad.
Yeah.
So there was a ceiling that I couldn't break because I need these for these kind of play against Grand Champion 3s.
Yep.
I wasn't there, you know. I would just get dunked on and then put my teammate in problems. So, like, even though I try to get better in shooting and better in game sense, I'm not going to break that ceiling, right? So eventually, when you want to climb, you need to work on your weakness. And if your weakness is advanced mechanics, like, not doing them is not a solution. Make sense?
Yeah, definitely.
You still ended up making a good play. You ended up giving time to your teammate. It was what needed to be done. It just wasn't optimal. If Flynn's a good defenseman, good in defense, whatever, he would have picked up 2-3 pad and would have just taken the ball away from you.
True.
Because it wasn't your ball. But that's good. Good pressure. Yeah, idea's good. Great. Pick up the boost. See, that was a bit, you know, what I was talking about. Oh, I didn't pause it. Idiot. See, Swag just played, right? So our first one play. Then, Tazzy, you're there. And then there's that time for him to come back. So you need to do a move that is this long. And what you do is you hit the ball towards the mid. So who's going to play? They're going to play. Oh my God. Dude, these guys are so bad.
Yeah,
Like,
we should have won.
Like you guys don't miss balls like them. There's no reason you should lose a game against those guys.
Nope. Very
Like-
true.
I think that was the reason why we chose it, because that should have won this one. So it was a good game, just lost.
Yeah. I think later on I missed the kickoff.
Yeah, you guys seem focused. That's why I paid more attention to your kickoffs. You guys didn't lose because of your kickoffs. Even though you got scored a kickoff goal, you guys lost because you didn't, like, put your foot down and told them that you're better than them. You know, it feels like you guys are playing not to make mistakes. Does it make sense?
Yeah,
Or,
I think
or,
yeah.
instead of playing to to win, to score goals, like,
Or
going at them and, like, I'm gonna say, proving that you're better than them type thing, trying to be confident. I
Mhm.
feel like you guys don't play confidently. Yeah. So
No.
it's just a couple of game sense mistakes. Not that cost you goals, but that this game should have been 5-6-0 already. There's no. And again, after his mistake, so yes, you could have played it slower. You did not. Okay. Then we go next. He whiffs the ball. Like, could you have gotten there? See? See what I'm talking about? Here? Look at this. Okay?
Yeah. No, go all the way back.
But before he missed, you saw that he was going to miss. But how can I say? The guy stopped there and he's awkward. He's not going to put the mega clear in your net. You could have creeped up and see, does he have a clear? Does he have a clear? Oh, he doesn't have a clear. And then you quick cut and put it in. Or if he has the clear, whoop, you go out. You went away,
Wait to fall back.
assuming that you were losing. And then you were like, oh, he's bad. But it's too late,
Yep. I see.
And then, so you were full boost. Like, again, here, like, there's no way you touch this ball.
No.
You're about 10 car lengths, and he's
Yeah.
maybe 2 car lengths. There's no way you touch this ball. It's fine that you go. I love it. Don't jump. Especially not from here.
Yeah.
If you were to jump, you should have jumped from here,
Yep.
So drive at him, come back. What he's going to do? He's going to do exactly what he just did. And then you pick that ball back up.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, loud and clear.
but now he has the ball and now full boost. Oh, and yeah.
Yeah. Leave Dazzy all alone.
Yes, but no. Just trying to see how I want to explain that. So let's say we cut the field in 9. Okay. You guys could not be more than 1 zone away from each other. Does this make sense, what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So you went to play. Apparently you didn't get boost. You're going to get this one, I suppose. Like, you can't be going here because your teammate's playing here. So basically you want to come here in this zone.
Yeah.
Right? To stay close to the play. Again, Swag, after your play, like, it's Tassie that's going to be leading the play. It's most likely going to go here to challenge him. So your goal is to get boost and stay, within 2 zones. So he's pulling on you. So the first man is pulling on the second man. The second man is supposed to try to stay with the first man as much as possible with the boost he has. We get to some point that, like, whether you have boost or not, I want you to support your first man. Like, get some pads. Get 2 pads with 24. You would be surprised how many goals you can score with 24. So Swag managed to force the ball there. Tassie's supposed to cut across the field and then take a decision. Can I challenge or do I need to go back? Is Swag behind me? Does he have a good touch? Is it free ball for me? It's like here you're gonna decide that well they might get the ball after that, so I'm gonna go in net while my teammate is in their net,
Yeah.
right?
Okay. Get it.
So you're way too far from the play. So here, if you had cut like this, and then you're like, he has it. Okay, I'm gonna shadow. Right? You can change your mind, but your goal is to reduce this distance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good save. What's the problem here? So after, like, you're too far, okay? This one's in the past. What's going to be the problem in this right now?
No. I shoot it towards the towards the corner with towards the
Sorry?
Yeah. Sorry. You press back.
yeah, I put it to the corner, I put it to the guy with full boost.
Oh no.
You can make
You were awkward with 0 boost. You did the best you could.
okay.
I should have went to back post. Towards the
There
ball.
you go. So you were supposed to rotate here instead of here. Because Swag is facing forward this way. Even if he doesn't have boost, Swag is supposed to force. That's how we call it. When we challenge and we cannot get to the ball, we call it forcing. So we don't want him to take his time and do something good. So we force him to play faster than he wants to. We can only force if we have someone behind us ready to pick up the free ball that's going to be coming.
Yeah.
Right? So the proper play here was Swag jumping off the backboard, wave dash, and driving towards the ball and the guy. And you don't jump, you just run to the guy. You just drive at him. And when he gets rid of the ball, you pick up boost and you rotate. Because here, Tassi, you because you wanted to come this way, then he pops it in the air. It's over you. You can't go. So you rotate. But then if he has a shot, you're backwards. It's a harder shot to save than if you're here.
Yeah.
And if you're here, this ball with this boost, you can actually attack.
Yeah.
Can you control this? Scenario, you tell me if I'm crazy. Can you double jump and just hit it softly towards the wall, land on the wall? Or is that too technical?
In the heat of the match, it would probably be. I could do it in.
Because basically, in defense here, unless we absolutely have to, we should not flip into the ball.
Okay.
A bit like your air dribble earlier when I was talking about you staying close to the ball.
Yeah.
Here, as long as we're close to this ball, they can't score and it's our ball. If we hit it towards the other zone, like our teammates are here and the bad guys are there. So if we hit it over there, we give it to the bad guys.
Yeah.
Right? So there's 0 plus value in flipping into this ball.
I think I'm scared of being hit by that guy.
Yeah, well, that's why I was saying double jump, because, yeah, it makes sense. But if you, like, puff, 2 jumps there, you would be. In fact, your flip,
I will hit it better as well.
but you didn't dodge his demo better because you jumped only once and then flipped here. You flipped there. The demo was already passed. If you had jumped twice, you would have dodged him even more.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You could have, like, we look at this. Where's your teammate? Well, he's behind you, right?
Yeah, behind.
So if he's behind you and the ball's behind you, it's not your ball anymore. So you need to get back behind the ball. Okay. What can we do on our way back to the ball? Because we're going to have to go around. We could get rid of him. We could get some pads. We could, I don't know, maybe get this boost, but I don't think so. But, we can rotate, get back in position, and try to do something productive on the way.
Yeah.
The way you turn, you get your boost stolen, you lose all your momentum, and you're in Swag's way.
Yeah.
So
I think here I forgot to hold right, but
yeah,
that's
most
why
likely.
I looked at it.
Yes, but my point is you should have landed straight and looked
Yeah.
at him.
Yeah.
Because he can't get the ball. And even if you're looking like this, you're supposed to know that your teammate is coming.
Yeah.
And you cannot play this ball. So it's his ball. So just try to be useful. If you don't think you can be disturbing for them, just rotate back, grab a few pads, and come back here. And then maybe Swag would have taken a bit wider to get a hit on that ball. And you would have been like here. And he would have given that ball to you.
Yeah.
Swag just said, "Go get boost. I don't need you." Oh, and you didn't turn. Oh, Swag. You just put him back on defense. Okay, he's gonna defend. I'm gonna attack.
Yeah, I should be.
Yeah, it's like they're far. This time, remember the other time when I said you were 10 car lengths from the ball, and he was 2?
Yeah.
Right now, it's the other way around. Like, you're much closer to this ball than they are. Like, this is your ball.
I see.
Like,
awkward turn. No play at all.
I don't think I've been bumped like that ever before.
You don't have the information. I kinda get it why you didn't turn.
I think he was thinking about he just bumped me, so
yeah.
Oh shit, sorry, I didn't mean to bump you, or stuff like that.
I think I'm gonna say the same thing. I've been looking at the same for a while. Same issue here.
Flipping into.
If it's not your ball anymore, get the ball, bump, rotate this way. We have the bad habit as Rocket League players to want to rotate like that. And that's when we bump our teammates. I think that was the play. Maybe Tassie could have stayed in the play with the boost he had.
Yeah.
And, well, yeah, if you had went towards, like, bumping or whatever, or coming back, like, towards the midfield. Because another cool thing about rotating, I'm going to say properly, is that let's say our player number 2 plays too fast, like I was saying about the tempo of the game, and bangs it in the corner. Okay, and it's not good, but the ball comes here. If you rotate it the right way, you can quick turn on it and take a shot on it. If you rotate the wrong way, like you cannot. There's going to be no way you can get it. So again, guy has no boost and he's allowed to. Well, he's half boost, but
Shouldn't be allowed to shoot that.
oh my. Oh, okay, it's in. Okay, so you guys didn't pressure and didn't defend. Oh yeah, that from that far there's turn there. Oh. Try to see. Oh, turned the wrong way. Oh, okay. There was a lot of mistake here.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah. Full of mistakes now, watching back.
I think we lost concentration here.
so that you turn, I think it makes sense. If he catches, you wanna pressure him. But either you had to turn before and get closer to this contact, or you wait to see what he does with it, and if he controls, you turn. One or the other.
Yeah.
Because here you just ended up killing all your momentum and you're completely useless.
Yeah,
And
true.
doesn't Tassie see swag? Oh. Seems like a tunnel vision problem. Yeah, okay. So, looking to pick up pads is great, but you're not supposed to miss any hits on the ball.
Yeah.
So,
I think I tried to recover from the bump. That's why I use car cam.
So you're using your boost to go this way, but you don't know what he's doing with the ball.
Yeah.
What if he misses? And it's stopped on the goal line, and we need you to go put it in. And Swag got a double demo, and you see what I mean?
Yeah.
It's you're not supposed to miss someone hitting the ball with your camera. You need to see all the contacts on the ball, because that's what happened here. So you didn't see him hit the ball. So you're like, oh, it's most likely not dangerous, right? And then you went like, oh, it's actually dangerous.
Ball is coming.
But it's too late, because you, like, how can I just gonna, let's say you're in ball cam and you see this. Would you have turned left there? I'm gonna play it again. Let's say you see this.
Oh, I
would you try to go get corner boost?
No.
There's no way, right?
I would take one part and then go up the wall. Try to.
Yeah, either up the wall or you take back post and you try to see where it's going, and it hit the ceiling, because you were back in time. That was not the issue. Is you weren't aware that it was something dangerous coming.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, happens. That is actually common. Something that happens even in GC2 lobby.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
What's your?
This happens a lot though, and I'm usually I know it can happen because it does happen a lot. But this specific time, I was not thinking it was a thing. So
yeah, but it's not your job. So this is his mistake. You keep on cheating. You don't change anything, but he needs to fix his speed flips.
Yep.
What are your settings? Well, both of you, in fact. Well, no, not you. If you're keyboard and mouse, your controller, right, Swag?
You have
I have 1.3, 1.3,
Yeah.
That zone I have 0.15.
Okay.
And the dodge that zone I have 0.6. Or 60. Yeah, 0.60.
Okay. So these two are weird. You're off standard. Okay. Do you have an old controller with stick drift?
No, I had one, but I have a new controller, so I should have
Okay.
changed it back.
Yeah. Yeah. So the standard, I would say, is 0.08. And when your controller starts to get, not as good, I go up to 0.1, 1.0, and maybe 0.12. But like that's starting to be a lot because this basically, how can I explain that?
That is when
So
the controller is reacting, or the stick is.
yeah, so if your stick's in the middle, how much percentage of the distance between here and here needs to move to register movement? But the
Yeah.
thing is, let's say you put your stick forward, okay, and you have a high controller dead zone. It's like if there was like this, basically, which is your dead zone, that says as long as your stick's not like here, I will not consider it a side flip,
Yeah.
a diagonal flick, So that's why we call it in Rocket League, we have cross dead zone. I'm going to put it back like this and like that. And the width of this is this, on top
Yeah.
of it being about your stick drift. Okay. So the wider this is, the harder it is to do a speed flip because your speed flip shouldn't be 45 degree. It's supposed to be 60. So you end up with a narrower target to hit your speed flip.
Yeah, I know how it works. I think it's good that you mention it because I was playing with an old controller and now I have a new one, but I still have the same settings. Never changed that.
Good. And Dutch dead zone. Basically,
Dodge.
what
Oh,
I do is I put another circle. And basically it's but it's supposed to be you shouldn't double jump then at 0.60. Because normally it's more like I think 70 is pretty rare to be honest. Usually it's 75, 80, 85 Dutch dead zone. That's more standard. So it's how far you need to be to have a flip instead of a double jump. And normally yours is smaller than mine. So normally it shouldn't be a problem. So basically what happened when you double jump like this is you put your stick there and then you started moving back and double jump here and then try to cancel. So you did your second jump in this zone.
Yeah. Okay, I see.
So it's that. But I would adjust this.
Yeah,
For
I just
sure.
did.
And this I would take a look at it because 0.60, I'm pretty sure that's not standard.
When I used controller, I had my dodge zone on 0.20. I think.
Oh my god. The Dutch, it's actually I coached someone last week and he had this at 0.12 and this one was higher. And he was like, yeah, but I end up like not flipping when I want to or whatever. And I was like, yeah, but when you're gonna want a fast aerial in the future, you're gonna backflip all the time. For sure. Like, yeah, no, you can't. It's supposed to be like even like 80, 85. It's like a lot of people play on 85. So yeah. So to be fixed, don't double jump on your kickoffs. happens.
And I know I should stop flipping kickoff.
No. I personally I just front flip when I cheat.
Yeah, just a normal front flip, right?
Yeah. You would have landed a bit further back, especially because you both, as much the guy that does the kickoff as the follow, you need to look at that guy behind. See?
Yeah.
He went for a back boost. So normally he's supposed to be aware and he's gonna try to take the kickoff on the side and it's gonna give him free ball.
Yeah.
So you guys should both look at that second guy. You and you. And what happens when I cheat and I see that the second guy is going for back boost, I'm in no rush. I don't have anyone to beat on the follow, right?
Oh, yeah.
Let's say he doesn't screw up and gets a 50 that dies there. Even if I don't go super fast, I'm gonna beat him. He's all the way in their corner. So for you, Tassie, seeing this, you should already have been slowing down to make sure of what's happening. And when you see your teammate taking a vacation, you can just straight up just turn.
Yeah.
I think you tried to tried to like pre-jump.
Yeah, I thought he
you
was shooting
pre-jumped
it
this.
over me.
Yeah, but I shouldn't have done that.
It
Even
actually happens a lot for us that I get shot over me, not because Swag is failing the kickoff, but because I am too slow getting up.
Yeah, but let's say shooter's here. He tries to shoot here. Okay. So we can shoot like this. Is it easier to come save it here or to come save it here?
If I'm standing still, then. But if I already, no, the other one.
Okay, the this one.
Yeah, if I'm
the
standing
one on
still.
the right.
Yeah.
But you weren't going that fast. Power slide turn and you can save it.
Jump up again. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Because here you have just that to react and take off and get there. Versus here, like you can actually take this time to react and turn, and then you have all of this to take off and meet the ball there.
Yeah, I see.
And even to be honest, like sometime I voluntarily want to actually save it here because I can pinch it on the crossbar, pinch it on the backboard, or like you let the ball hit, like you place your car like this, hits the top of your car, the backboard, and it comes back, sometimes over the defense. So there's much more things that you can do than like, let's say you want to save it here. Like you're going to go up, you're going to hit the ball, it's going to hit the ceiling, and it's going to fall back there, and the other guy's going to shoot it.
Yeah.
Like basically, this is what we're trying to defend. When the guy's in control, it's different. We want to attack him and make him lose control, but like he's shooting. So he already lost control.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, control. Yeah, nice try. Demo, okay, jumped, fine. Cut, that's fine. Boost pass. Unfortunate. Oh,
That was a crazy shot. That was a lot of
That was
speed on it.
laser.
You see how they played before? They got confident and got a good shot.
I should have had it though. It was not that well placed.
What were you looking at there? Why did you put yourself in car cam when you went up the wall?
It's a nice teaching
Yeah.
behind.
Because like
Yeah, from a small village. I don't know.
here, I would understand that you look there, take the boost. Oh, I thought it was reversed. Okay. Okay, so you're the one that's not comfortable in the air. Okay, here it makes sense to look back because you want to line up and get the big boost.
Hmm.
Okay, not here. Like you don't need to look at this to be able to go up the wall. So here you want to look there, and then you look at the ball and you try to keep it with you. If it's too fast, you're gonna have to play it like this and air dribble away. But if
Yeah.
it's slow enough, you might be able to like dribble it on the sidewall. You know what I mean? You get your car beside it and you
Yeah,
direct
push.
right. Swag. Just 15. Because this turn here is weird.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you overturn, then you look because you lost a lot of speed
Yeah.
there.
Up.
And
I'm
then
uncomfortable on the wall.
yeah, you went up too fast. So here you can't reach this ball. Unless you're comfortable jumping and having a light pinch and landing on the ceiling and then jumping up the ceiling to follow that ball. Unlikely. Okay?
No. That's not me.
So basically what you did, you went up the wall and the ball went this way. So you went up with it and then tried to jump. Okay? But what happens is gravity is pulling on both of you. So even if you hit the ball like this, it doesn't change anything, barely. Like instead of falling here, it's gonna fall there. Either
Yeah.
way, it should be in your net. Now there's 2 seconds. Okay, and it's even. Basically, you don't want the ball in any dangerous area. So what I would do, I would slow down. First thing, you slow down. You can't reach it, then you slow down. Nobody else can reach it. So you slow down, and when the ball gets away, now you jump and you hit it here.
Yeah.
Is this something you're comfortable aerialing off wall?
I should. That's way better than what I just did. Yeah.
Yeah, that the last part here he can do. I know that.
Okay, so this I think would have been better to actually get a solid contact on anything. Anything would even towards them would have been better than dropping here.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you guys in the net, you say, I should have added. No, not a laser like that.
No, I think just heat of the moment, go, and then
Yeah,
just bad decision making.
yeah. But a bit when I was saying to, remember when Tassie cut across here and ended up playing backwards when the ball was coming this way? I was saying he should have taken his time and come this way, and the ball just like dropped in front, and he could have just shot it. So playing slower when you're not needed to be fast tends to be better. A bit like this, Tassie, they're here, your teammates here, the ball's here, so like it's his ball, right? So you're not required. in the net. You're not required at all, but you're not required in the net. So basically, you want to pick up pads, okay, until you're required.
Yeah.
What happens is you got here too early. So you parked the car.
Yeah.
When your car's parked and then you want to go somewhere, it's hard. It's hard to get it moving again.
Yeah.
If you were arriving when the guy took the shot, even if you were further away, pretty sure you could have saved it. Because you would have had more momentum. But you took, I don't know if you know this, you took this pad, turned, and parked the car.
Yeah.
And you would have had time to get, maybe not this one. Let's say you stop at this one, you see it's dangerous, and you start cutting.
Yeah.
You would have had momentum.
I'm also driving backwards when he's shooting.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I need to stop that first and then start going.
No, but you should just have arrived later in that. Because by arriving too early, you can't keep driving. You're there. You're where you need to be. But you're there a minute too early, so you need to slow down. And then you have no momentum to make a save.
Yeah, I see.
Okay, so I think mechanically and speed wise, you guys are fine. It could be improved. You guys probably know where to improve. Okay.
Oh yeah.
But game sense wise, the direction of rotation. So basically, if we're attacking this way, we rotate this way, not that way. It's the same thing on defense. If we're defending and the ball's here, first one goes and then rotates. That's what we want to do. That's the main plan. And to be able to defend this way, we need to aim towards the back post. Sometimes we're going to have to cut early. Sometimes we're going to have to go the long way to arrive at the right time. But the idea is to get where you need to be at the right time, not ahead of time on defense.
Yeah.
Okay, but
Okay.
the direction you rotate, like the first goal, you guys, Tassi plays it backward, then you guys both commit, and then Tassi defends backward, and the shot comes this way, and it's like you're defending, but you barely cover anything because you're backwards. If you rotate and everybody defends forward, it's going to be much better.
Yeah.
So rotations, aggressivity. We need to turn it up a bit. I'm just gonna play it, just see if I remember anything else. Was there anything else that I talked about that I'm forgetting?
No, I think better rotation, a little bit more communication, but we knew that.
And pads.
Pads instead of
Pads.
and
Yeah. So basically, when we attack this way and we rotate back with those pads and get back to mid and remember the zones. So we don't want to go too far back. We want to stay close to our teammate. And if our teammate goes and we don't have boosts, or we try to follow him and pick up a few pads on the way. So, where can I write that? Don't have. Yeah, make it doc. I'm screwing up everything. Rotation, direction, pads. Oh, Yeah, the first man challenge.
Yeah.
I said it a few times. You just drive at the guy and then you rotate back. If you have a teammate behind that's ready to pick up that ball that he's going to give away, this is an amazing tool. It's very, very useful. First man drive challenge. Speed flips. We need to work on speed flips. I'm noticing I haven't seen many wave dashes.
There could be
No,
more
I
of
don't-
those, at least from my side.
When I jump off the wall, now I do all the time.
Okay. It needs to be like second nature.
I do it when I'm not under pressure. I just need to get up and speed. And of course going down the wall. Or if I can flip and I am reaching the ground, then I do it. It's not something I do to avoid using.
So basically, when my teammate has the ball in front of me, sometimes I'm gonna do a wave dash. Because let's say I jump and I don't like what I see, I don't have to wave dash. And I can
Yeah.
turn. Okay? It's not, because we're eventually we need to reduce the amount of flips that we do. Because
Only flip when
there's a
necessary.
few times that you guys got caught because you flipped. And maybe a jump to get a wave dash and then you change your mind could have been enough. I'm Grand Champion 2, and all my sessions that I play Rocket League, I start with this. A flip, speed flip, a flip. I do the speed flip on the other side, a flip, speed flip on the other side. And recently I've started trying to zap dash, but that's not required.
No, I try, but
Yeah. Another thing I propose someone is speed flip, wave dash up the top of the goal, half flip, speed flip.
oh yeah,
Where
yes I do.
You practice a bit everything like that. Whoops, I missed the speed flip. That's another thing. Or if you want one different to learn another mechanic, this zap dash, and then you can do your speed flip. So you do your speed flip practice. Oh, I missed this one, but then I do my speed flip anyways, because again, I'm GC2 and my speed flip were subpar. I had to practice them, and I do just 2-3 minutes of that at the beginning of my warm up, just before playing games, and it's actually amazing. And for wave dashes, yes, we wave dash off the wall, but to practice it, it's good to wave dash on the wall, wave dash off the wall, on the wall, off the wall.
Yeah.
It's actually very useful. So basically, just like this, I can get the equivalent of 2 flips. Right?
True.
1.
Way faster.
So wave dash, speed flip, shooting. Shooting should be if you're not comfortable controlling the ball in any situation, you want to put pressure on the other team, take a good shot on that. Especially in Champion. I'm gonna try to find a shooting pack. Try to build you guys a little something mechanically. But yeah, so rotation, pads, and don't let the other guys play. Try to play a bit closer to the ball. Whether you have boost or not, sometimes it's actually game changing.
Yeah, okay.
And it's basically everybody is good if you give them enough time to do what they want.
Yeah,
If you're always in their face, they can't do anything. But don't flip into a challenge that you cannot reach a ball.
Yeah. No.
Does it
Yeah.
make sense?
Yeah.
That's why
Yeah,
I
definitely.
wrote drive challenge. So like be aggressive, be on them, force them to beat you. Force them to show you that they're better than you. And if they're not better than you, then you're gonna crush them. And if you put enough pressure on them, they're gonna miss a touch eventually, and you're gonna score an open goal.
Yeah.
Like
Agree.
even in Grand Champion 2, most of our goals are open goals. When we put enough pressure on the other team, and eventually something has got to give, and we get a ball and we just put it in.
At some
I
point,
think
I'm
that's,
gonna have to make a mistake.
yeah, it's a game of mistakes. Rocket League is a game of
Force them.
mistakes. Yeah, but you need to force them because, like, even like platinum players that say that they can flip reset. Well, of course they can flip reset. Like the guy that's supposed to pressure him arrives 5 minutes late. Like the game's over before he's able to get to you in the air. So anybody can flip reset if given enough tries and no pressure.
Yeah.
True.
But like, you see, like people that are mechanical is the ones that can do it under pressure, and nobody should be able to in Champion 2 to do high level mechanics in Champion 2. If they can do that, they shouldn't be Champion 2, right? So they're gonna climb and they're not gonna be in Champion 2. If they're still in Champion 2, it's either they're very bad at all the rest of the game, or they're
No
only
game sense.
two if they have a free ball.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
So makes sense.
Yeah. Totally.
So
Definitely.
I would focus on those. Those three should be your Holy Trinity. You would be surprised how many times I got into a situation, I attacked, I have 0 boost in their net, and my teammate just bangs the ball in the backboard. I'm like, oh, what am I supposed to do? And speed flip, pick up pads, and I'm able to defend. See, I have 50. And I used most of my pads to get back to Supersonics. These pads are the best thing ever. And what we do a lot is we practice driving around like this and like get our pads, and then you're a bit blind. Oop, I missed. I missed this one. Missed 2. I missed the other one. I need to practice them. But those pads are where you're supposed to be positioned as much when you attack as when you defend.
All right. Yeah.
Yep.
So that's that.
That was really nice to hear a higher ranked player.
Yeah, exactly. They say, oh, it could be this, could be this. Now, clear review.
Any
Good.
questions? Was I clear enough?
No, man, you were perfect.
Okay.
Let's say, no, it was really nice.
Would you guys like me to find you? Because I talked about like shooting. Would you guys like to have a training pack about shooting, or
Oh yeah, always.
or like air dribbles or whatever? Because I talked to Swag about air control. Is
Yeah,
it
anything?
something that you would enjoy? A little
Anything
like
is
useful. You're on console though, eh, Swag?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
no
don't have the
shot.
buckets one.
I switched to Epic Games though because I will need to be online on my other Steam account, which doesn't have Rocket League, but I have the Bugs mod. I still have Workshop.
So workshops. Workshop champion. Workshop champion. For you, Speed Jump Rings 3. You know this one?
Yeah.
So when I was champion, I would start all my session with this. From the timers you sent me, you don't have to finish it. Like just a 5 minutes of rings at the beginning of your session could be useful. And the other one that I think is a must-have if you can access it is this one
Yeah.
to a certain level.
Have that as well.
So, hitting the ball with power and accuracy, because it can be, this could be a pass to someone.
Yeah.
And so this is a must. These two in champion, this should be your bread and butter. And training pack wise, pretty sure this is considered a good one. Trying to see. Yeah, there's quite awkward balls. Sorry, I had something turned off. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good pack, I think. Training custom. Trying to find something for your airplay swag. I'm gonna
Yeah.
send you the code to this one. Catch and dribble. It doesn't look like an air training, but it can be a ground training as well. Where's the... Okay. It's called catch and dribble. So normally the point is catch the ball and dribble it in the net. But what I've been using it for is catching the ball, bringing it on the wall, and then make a play with it.
I see.
So that's a good training pack because it forces you to make your own setups.
True.
Yeah, that is actually
Because
Because normally it's all preset. You just have to follow the ball, jump off. Yeah, I can do that. But
where is it? This one. This is the super classic training pack that everybody does.
yeah.
The
I know
one
this
from
one.
IP Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I have done that since I was gold.
yeah, it's a good training pack when I was practicing my double resets. To learn a new mechanic in the air, that's what I use.
Yeah, the setup is great, and just practice the new mechanic.
But to bring it into an actual game, this one's a good one. I'm gonna send it to you, Tassie, and you can
Yeah, I would like
send it to him.
to have it as well.
Dribble. And I think this one is the one I was looking for. So this pack, if you can score the goal, it's already pretty good. Like this shot's actually surprisingly hard, because of the momentum of the ball. It's hard to hit it fast enough. But there's all types of shot, and you can't let the ball drop. they only have 3 seconds to score it. So you actually need to take a good shot. This shot's very awkward. Here you need to like air dribble, redirect, double tap or tight angle shot, something like that. There's a
Yep.
bunch of stuff in here, or an awkward shot that's coming fast at you. So I think these would be my 2 training packs.
Yep.
Bit of consistency. And I could send it directly to you as well. Nope, didn't copy.
I can send it to him.
Either or. There, got it. So yeah. So in game, the 3 things that I noted here. This, not him, you, and I tend to tell people don't go and do 5 hours of training in a day.
Yeah,
And
no.
then don't do anything for 2 or 3 weeks. It's much more efficient to do 5, 10, 15 minutes of training a day than, all in one go.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I would tend to keep it 2-3 minutes. We're going to call it recoveries. Wave dash, speed flip, half flips.
Yeah.
And then let's say 5 minute one training pack, 5 minute another training pack, or 5 minutes a workshop map, 5 minute training pack, or whatever, something like that. And keep it in this type of area and then play some games. Some people say like, I don't know, a 20% training, 80% games, or 30% training, 70% game. But I think you must do what you feel like, and I feel like you guys have as much like mechanical improvement possible and game sense improvement possible, and you can't improve game sense in training packs.
True.
Right? So
We
you
need
guys
to,
need to play games to
yeah.
try to implement the things that we talked about. So I think a bit of both, whatever you feel like, have fun. Have fun's important.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And watch your own replays. Once a
Yeah,
week,
I
don't
know
be
that.
afraid to pull up one of your own replays and take a look at it.
Yeah.
You're going to be surprised. You're going to notice the stuff that, I went really in depth today, but you could pick up on these concepts on your own.
Yeah. We had a little talk when you showed me one, and actually
Yeah.
used that. So when those replays taken, I was champ 2, division 1, and Quack was around division. So after I started to use that, we actually managed to get Swag into champ 3, and I reached 4. Which is actually both of us. We peaked our peak rank.
That's great.
Yeah, it is. Sim 3 is the best I've got.
And eventually, I was talking about the skills of Rocket League when I did this thing with the game sense and the mechanics and the basic mechanics. So right now we're improving this. Eventually, you're going to get to a rank that you're going to need to be faster and to be able to do harder stuff.
Yep.
So we're going to need to jump around into what we practice, because after that, you're going to improve these and then, oh, guys are doing different things. I need to react differently to these things. So then you're going to have to work on this a bit more. And, you know, you need to jump around a bit. It's not one recipe to fix everything. It's a bit of everything all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And have fun.
Thank you.
Oh,
and
we will.
I really want to thank you for the session here.
Hey,
Yeah, thanks for your time, man.
no problem. I love doing this. I don't want to take too long, and then I take too long, and I'm sorry if I talk too much. But
Now that we have been here soon for 3 hours, it's gonna be a long YouTube video.
yeah, I just noticed. I think I screwed up the recording.